Hey guys, this is Ryan, and I am going to do another guitar tab instructional video for you today. This song is called Streamside by the Album Leaf. It's from their album In a Safe Place that came out back in, man, I don't know, 2003 or 2004. It's a really pretty song, and it has a bit of a sentimental value for me as well, so I hope you guys enjoy it. So first things first, the tuning. The tuning is no capo, and it's open D tuning, and that is D, A, D. So just drop the D there, D, A, D, G flat. So just a half step down there, A, D. So these are both tuned down a whole step. So it's open D again, D, A, D, G flat or F sharp, A, D. It's an open D tuning. The song is divided into three parts. There's a verse, there's kind of like a pre-chorus thingy, and then there's just a chorus, and that's pretty much it. And they each have slight variations on a picking pattern, but the same chords. I think there's 7 chords or so, main chords in this song. So let's get started with the verse here. In the verse, we have, you take your middle finger, or you can use your first finger and the middle finger too, but I prefer to use the second and the third fingers here, or the middle and the ring finger. We put your middle finger on the 5th fret on the 6th string, the root note, the 6th, the bass note here, and then take your ring finger and put it on the 5th fret on the 3rd string. And you get this, right? So the picking pattern is you hit the 6th and the 2nd string together, so it's, see that one there, and then up to the 3rd. So it's pluck the 2nd and the 6th together, then the 3rd string, 3rd and the 4th consecutively, and then the 1st string. Hear that? So these two together, 3rd and the 4th, and then the 1st string. And then the second half of that line goes like this. And those last 3 notes are just, go back to the root note, the 6th string. So that's the 6th string, the 2nd, and then the 4th. So all together it's the 2nd and the 6th together, the 3rd and the 4th there, and then the 1st note, and then back to the bass note, then the 2nd, and then the 4th again. So all together it sounds like this. And it should feel really fluid with your hands. It's a very fluid song, and that's part of the beauty of it. It's very easy. And now that we got that, the next chord is just the same thing, slid up 2 frets. So there's you got 7 and the 7 on the 6th string, the bass string, and then on the 3rd string, or what normally would be the G string. So same pattern. Slowing it down, it's, if you can see my right hand here, ready? Just as a general rule, the top 3 strings here, you should always really try to use your thumb. Makes it a lot easier. If you all were not aware, it makes it a lot easier when finger picking. And then you kind of want to use your first finger, your index finger for the 3rd string, the middle finger for the 2nd, and the ring finger for the last one. I tend to use the pinky to anchor it in place. And also, I know a lot of people don't like to use the ring finger as much, myself included, so if at all possible, you know, if you're having trouble with the ring finger, you can just oftentimes substitute it with the middle finger as well. So again, the first, you have that, and then the next chord is, you slide it up 2 and take your ring finger and actually move it down to the 2nd string instead. So we're going from the 3rd string to the 2nd string. So it's the same picking pattern. And then back down, just slide this down 2 frets now. And release the, we normally would keep the finger on there, that bottom finger, the treble finger there, that's hit on to the fret and to the second string. But for the second half of this last one, when we slide it down, we're going to release it. See how I did that? See that? How it pulls off? And then we start over. This other chord here is just, like I said, there's a couple variations on it. So we covered one line already, and the second line, the second variation of it, for the last chord, instead of being here on the 7th and the 7th, we're going up and open, and then 12th fret on the second string. So it's, but we're still pulling it off there for the second. Yeah. See that? And then we go back to the beginning. Here's the last variation. Instead of this as the second fret, we are going to, or the second chord, we're going to, after this one, we're going to move down. So we have our ring finger on the 4th fret on the second string, and then 4th fret on the root note here. So it's, and you can figure this out listening to the song. Those are all the chords, though. There's, like I said, there's several variations to it, but it's all very easy and very fluid. The next part is kind of like the chorus, I guess you would call it. So it starts off with the 2nd fret on, you can use the middle finger here too, the 2nd fret on the 5th string, and then the 2nd fret on the 2nd string. So it's, you hit these two together, the 2 2nd fret ones, it makes an octave, and then 3rd and the 4th string, and then go back to the 2nd one again. So it's pluck these two together, 3rd, 4th, 2nd. And then you slide it up and hit these two together. So it's, this next chord is open on the 5th string, and then 4th fret on the 2nd string. So it's, and then move it up to that 5th fret on the 6th string, and the 5th fret on the 2nd string. This is just open. I know this sounds confusing here, but I'll play it all when I'm done. The next one is just a 2nd finger on the root note, on the bass note here, on the 6th string, and then move it up to the 5th. So there's the 2nd fret, and then it starts over. Again, that whole part is like this. Slow down. Listen. That's it. The last part of the song, actually, the last main part of the song is just, you can barely hear it because there's a lot of strings in front of it, but it just goes like this. It's just, that's the first chord of the part, so it's just all open really, and it's, you're starting with the root note and then moving down. So it's 6th string, 4th, 3rd, and then the 1st. And then for the second half of that, instead of playing this, you're just going to play the 2nd. So it's, next is just the 7th string, or the 7th fret, and you're just using the roots here, the 6th string notes here, so the bass notes. So it's 5th fret there. And then you're going to use that pattern we used from the earlier part. So it's just the 2nd string on the 2nd and the 2nd frets on the 2nd and the 5th string, and then slide it up. So it would be open, and then the 4th fret on the 2nd string here. So it's so that's that part, and really, I think that's most of the song. There's just a little variation at the very end of the song. It closes out with the 2nd part, like that. This part, except the last actual line of the song, it just goes. Oops. You just end on the open. You can play any variation as long as it sounds nice. So that's it for Streamside by the Album Leaf. I know some of these tend to be longer and rambling, but again, I do hope you get something out of it. It's not meant to be 100% accurate, and I always think you should kind of add your own flavor to any cover you choose to play. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.